Well, tomorrow is the National Day of the Cowboy. And to celebrate, we have been featuring stories from cowboys telling us what ranching means to them. The pictures of these hardworking men have come from photographer Todd Classy, who spends his time on the road capturing a day in the life of the American rancher. Todd recently won the top prize in an international photography competition award for his picture of a Montana rancher. He now joins us on the phone to tell us more about the National Day of the Cowboy. Todd, thanks for joining us once again. We appreciate it.
Good morning.
So tell us, what have you learned about the ranchers and farmers throughout your photography experiences?
Well, they're a hardy bunch. Many of them live in very remote parts of the United States, and they are very family-oriented. I know that some people that live in places like Los Angeles and New York might not consider that way of life something that they would live to, but you find out they're very industrious and very intelligent people. They have to be part veterinarian, part horticulturist, part carpenter, part project manager. They have to be the jack of all trades to be independent and work on the range and manage their herds and manage the families.
Very wide skill set, to say the least. So why is it important that we take a day to recognize cowboys across the country?
Well, I'm not the one that came up with the holiday, but I mean, the fact that there is one and the fact that we recognize the hard work they do, I think is important. They are putting food in the plates of not just Americans, but people all over the world. They are a very humble bunch overall. And I think it's good that the other people just take a moment to realize that there are people that are far outside their view that are working hard to keep America's industrial machine and agricultural machine moving and to the economy moving, as well as putting food on the plates of many people.
Now, Todd, you, of course, spend a lot of time on the road meeting ranchers across the country. What is next on the horizon for your travels?
Well, I think I'm going to continue photographing ranching. That's something that's not going to change. I've made a lot of different friends doing that, and there's always a need for photography and video of people that are working in that space, and that's kind of the niche that I feel in. I'll also continue to photograph farmers, and I like to make a habit of photographing things that are kind of going away, and I think that cowboys, there's not as many cowboys existing as there once was, and dairy farmers, family dairy farmers, that's another occupation that's in jeopardy. So those are the things I like to photograph, and those are the things I'll continue to photograph.
Well, Todd, is there anything else that you'd like to let folks know about your photography? Is there a way they can follow along on your travels?
Yeah, they can follow along on my website or on my Facebook page. If they go to Todd Classy Photography on Facebook, they'll find me there. I usually post something there once a day, and my website address is www.toddclassy.com.
All right. Well, Todd, thank you for taking the time to talk to us once again. Farm and ranch photographer Todd Classy joining us from the road as he features cowboys.